What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. I'm Nick, that's Jeremy, and we are the Men of Main Street. This week, we're talking park news, Roosevelt's news that's just going to fill you up with magic, a whole foodie guide for flower and garden, and a whole trip recap. Let's get into it, guys. Alrighty, man. So how was recording without me for 1 week?
Oh, it was very different. But I think Holly did a very nice job.
You both killed it. You both killed it. I got to go watch it before anyone else did, and it was, you guys did a great job. I was very, very happy about that.
Thank you.
So, yeah, guys, I was I didn't really announce it. We kind of announced it a little bit. You definitely said it in the last episode, but I was actually down at the most magical place on earth, down at Disney World. And I get to go ahead and see a little bit more of, or actually just get to go ahead and see in general, Festival of the Arts and everything else. So if you guys did get a chance to, I was doing live streams almost every day I was there. We get to go ahead and see a whole bunch of people, and it was a whole lot of fun. But we'll get into that in a couple of minutes. But dude, we have to go ahead and address the shirts in the room here.
We definitely do, because is that a whale I see?
Dude, this, okay, I'm not gonna lie. So for guys, just in general, forgive me. I got home last night at like 3 a.m. We just drove straight through the night coming back from Florida. It's like over a 17-hour drive. It was a lot. And I got about 2 hours of sleep and then went to work. So we got this. And I have to travel the rest of the week too. So
oh boy,
that's why we're recording on Tuesday. So there's that. But before I even pulled into the driveway, I made sure I'm up to the mailbox and grabbed this, because all of my pirate shirts came in. I have a bunch. I got a whole slew of them. But this was by far like the biggest and best one by far here. This is the Days of Plunder for the Roosevelt's first ever Pirates collection. So this one is completely sold out. We'll throw a link in the description. We'll put a link in the description on it, because you guys never know. You can always hit notify me if it comes in stock. You guys will be able to go ahead and pick it up at that point. But as of right now, it is definitely completely sold out. This one I actually even have in a pair of shorts as well. I got the matching shorts. I got the full tux for this.
Wow.
So
he's ready for pirate night.
I'm not messing around when it comes to DCL and all that, man. I'm hopping on that cruise and I'm going to be loud and proud. That's how it's going on.
Nice.
But dude, you're ready for like the 4th of July over there, and I heard you get quite a bit of snow up your way, so I'm a little bit confused right now.
I figured you might be confused. So yes, sitting in 30 plus inches of snow, but wearing my grills, chills, and bills, because I had to rep the USA for having a fantastic Winter Olympic Games this year. Both the men's and women's hockey teams won. Fabulous individual women's skater, gold medal, Alyssa Liu. It was awesome to watch all of them. So I'm priding my American spirit this week for them.
I just wish you could be barbecuing right now. That's about the only thing. I see that shirt and I just think of like grilling burgers. That's all I want to go do when I see it.
Yeah, it's the closest thing I have to like a USA Roosevelt. So we're just going to roll with it.
You need to get yourself some Captain America Roosevelt. So you need to go do.
That's true. That's absolutely true.
Yeah, so Roosevelt's, come on, Captain America, let's get more of that. Anyways, so do that before we get into everything else here. We also had some more shirt news drop this week. That was pretty unique drops.
Yeah, definitely.
I wasn't like quite prepared for this. I'll be honest with you. Do you have them listed in the same order?
Of course. Yes.
Of course you do. You're the best. See, I go a week away and look what happens. No. So first up, guys, we have the Peter Pan collection that dropped. This was bigger than I expected it was going to be.
Yeah, a lot more shirts than I expected for sure.
Yeah, we even had polos that came with this one. So we didn't just get Kunas. We got Breakfast Balls polos as well. Mm-hmm. Full tuxes, which is just crazy to me. So, Jared, what you're looking at is actually the two that I got. So
nice.
I jumped on those two. Very, very happy I did, because I don't believe there's many sizes available, if any of those actually right now. But they also did like youth sizes for a lot of these, and they did sweatshirts for or hoodies for them. They did a lot of women's sizes too. So this was definitely a huge drop for them.
Yeah.
I wasn't quite expecting that.
Yeah, I know. I feel like every time I look back, I'm like, oh, I didn't realize that one came out too. There's quite a few.
Yeah.
The Mr. Shmee one's a lot of fun. The other one I liked was this all-day polo of Peter Pan flying in the stars. I thought that was a really good one.
I'll be honest, I am still debating getting that. If they have it in my size, I might have to use some points after and pick that one up.
It's a good one.
It really is.
The only reason I'm hesitant to get it is it's kind of similar to the other Roosevelts we already have. And I'm like, I don't know if I need another one very similar, but it's a polo, so it's totally different.
It's a polo. Totally different. I mean, what other shirt can you wear when you're doing golf down at Disney?
I don't know. I also appreciate Roosevelt's trying to bring the cargo pants game back. They have their models wearing cargo pants.
Can you just go back one to that slide of that kid there? Because look at him with that picture of that kid over there, just like, I love Peter Pan.
Yeah, he's definitely liking it.
That's funny.
And then these two also a lot of fun. I actually do like the hook ones a lot. They're really cool.
Yeah, I do gotta say, man, I do still. This is the end of it, right?
And then some accessories, and this is the last of it. Yeah,
the T-shirt even was kind of unique too. I didn't mind that one at all. I do gotta say though that, as nice as all these are, it still does not compare to the 2 Peter Pan whales that are out there. I say 2 because we always forget about the second one. And one of them has actually had different variations at different Comic-Cons and stuff like that. First off, we have the one that Jared and I have sported a couple weeks ago. That was the Chaos Wednesday restock that they had done. But there was also another one that they did come out with a while. It was all about Hook and all that. It was like Hook, Line, and Sinker maybe or something like that.
Because we have You Can Fly, I believe it's what it's called.
Yes, that.
I didn't know about the other Peter Pan whale.
I don't know if you necessarily call it too much a whale. I know there's definitely iterations of it that are, because there's iterations that were done for specific Comic-Cons and different things like that. They inverted the colors, which is kind of unique. But I know that the other one, it's like a black and red design. I have it, but it's definitely very sought after. So
I had no doubt that you did have it.
I don't break it out often enough. You know what I mean?
I guess you don't. So maybe next episode, it's a request. We'll see that one.
I have like 4 other pirate shirts to wear.
They'll have to wait. We want to see that one.
Okay. All right, guys. Let me know in the comments, what collection do you want to see a shirt? What shirt do you want me to wear next, or what collection? Let me know. I also get the Manatee one from the Little Things collection last week that arrived as well. So that one's sold out. That entire, like, every size is sold out. Just crazy.
Yeah, that was a good collection. They did a nice job.
It was
a very original Roosevelt's content, and I thought they did a good job.
The only one they didn't actually sell out of on that one was the Park Foods. That was the only one that they still have in stock, which is kind of crazy. Okay. But they also had one other drop too that was huge. And it brings some more magic along, guys, because this collection was magically delicious. So this is the Lucky Charms collection, which sold out in minutes for the one on the right there.
What is with you guys and cereals? I don't like cool, but like this one, the Count Chocula one, those all went crazy. And I'm like, I saw someone at my locally was sporting a Count Chocula, one of the Roosevelts. And I was like, I didn't realize that was in such high demand, but I guess people really love their cereals. I mean, cereal boxes, they're very iconic. So having it on a shirt, I could see the appeal. But it's a nice collection.
You got to give the people what they want, man. Yeah. The one on the left there sold out in minutes. I literally had it in cart. I was going to go show my wife. I was actually hopping on the ferry at the time for Magic Kingdom, and I was waiting for her to meet me there. And I was like, hey, look at this. And by the time I went to a show, it was all sold out. And I was like, oh, never mind then.
You know what it is? I bet a lot of people are buying these in preparation for St. Patrick's Day.
That was my thought exactly. They hit the money on this one. It really is a cool shirt, and it's got a lot. Like, I put it this way, I would wear this one loud and proud, mainly because it's so unique. It's not even like the Count Chocula ones that are just like kind of like more icons and all that. Like, this is just, it screams St. Patrick's Day. Like, I would feel comfortable walking into an Irish pub wearing this and being like, this is my St. Patrick's Day outfit. You know I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And all these, I mean, like even like the polo and all that.
Long sleeve
they
polos.
Had long sleeve polos too. That's like just screams St. Patrick's Day. I don't know. I wonder like if the material is still like breakfast balls or if it's like what, because when I picture like a long sleeve polo like this, I typically think of like a thicker
like
material,
a rugby
you know
shirt.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Yes, a rugby shirt, exactly. So I wonder like if that is the same material. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see and find out as time goes on. But I'd be curious about that. But yeah, they had some other stuff that dropped too. They had another Kuna that dropped. It was the Lucky Charms. What do we call him? The fairy,
he's a
the leprechaun.
Gosh,
leprechaun.
Oh my gosh,
Thank you.
yeah.
Holy God, fairy. I'm still on Peter
I
Pan.
almost said elf. I'm he's not an elf.
He's an angry elf. But no, they had that one. That one didn't go as fast. I'd be curious if that one's still up or not. I know that breakfast balls polo in the middle there was slow going. And then they had hoodies because who wouldn't want a hoodie?
I mean, yeah, if you can't get it, you can't get the shirt, get the hoodie. It'll still be pretty cool out. I don't see why. That's not a bad idea.
I thought about getting it. I should have just maybe if that's still available, maybe I'll have to go back and grab that one.
There you go. Well,
but
that's all of the collection.
That is the whole collection, guys, for Roosevelt's news. But you know what, Jared, take us into our next thing, and then we'll do a trip recap after that.
No, I think we should do the trip recap now.
Oh, well, you didn't have the spot for it.
Oh yeah, I know. I didn't put it in because I did whatever. I do want to quick shout out. Nick went on this incredible trip last week, over the weekend, and as you saw, Nick live streamed a whole lot of this, and he went down there. He was like, "Oh, maybe I'll do a show. Maybe I'll do one live stream." He ended up doing, I think, over 12 hours of live streaming on the Men of Main Street channel. The hardcore dedication this man has to this channel, and also accumulated us a good 20-ish or more followers by doing this, and and met some cool people along the way. Nick, I'm very thankful that you brought us along in your journeys this past weekend, and let us get to our experience. Your time there with you virtually was a lot of fun.
Absolutely. And again, thank you for being there. Thank all of you actually for being there. Greatly appreciate it. And again, like Jared said, we met some awesome people, and we'll get to that in a second. It was fantastic. I had a great time. It's something that I've always wanted to go ahead and do. Even before the podcast, I've spent so much time watching Ron on the Go, and now watching a lot more of Tyler on Daily FastPass. So shout out Tyler and the whole crew from the DFP fam. And again, if you guys, found your way out over here, I'm just so appreciative of that. It was so much fun, and I learned a lot throughout the way, especially with software and all that. We had a little bit of a hiccup there on one of our EPCOT days, so it was interesting. So, but yeah, man, I'll get into it. You guys get to go ahead and see most of it. If you want to go ahead and rewatch it, feel free. It is up on our YouTube channel here. But yeah, as far as it went, we did I did an evening at Epcot one night, and I saw Tyler from Daily FastPass. He was doing a members only stream over there, and he had the Sullys over there. AF Sully and Jen Sully was there, and I get to go meet up with all them. It was such a fun time, and I get to go meet Jackie as well too. So I got to go say congratulations to them because Tyler's pregnant. We have a new emoji for that. We're very, very proud of that. The Daily FastPass fam. And it was just so awesome to go ahead and see him there and finally meet him in person. He's so kind, guys. I can't say it enough. I love the positivity he brings to the channel, and and just the whole family that's there. I love being part of it. They definitely kept my drive entertaining for me on the way down and the way back. It was so nice to be able to spend at least like 6 hours in either direction, being able to go ahead and watch something like that. So, and that's where Jared knows to find me now. Jared's like, if he's live streaming, he's like, I know where to find him now. So
yeah, and I do got to shout them out. So Tyler, he goes live Monday through Fridays. So it kind of worked out nice because you were live mostly during the weekend. Yeah. So a lot of the Disney FastPass, Daily FastPass fans came over to your stream on the weekend, which was really cool of them to do and spend some time with us, and also help mod. They were awesome.
Yeah, Dorina and Reed just popped in, and they were just like, "Hey, we're going to go ahead and just start like." Promoting and throwing
it was awesome.
It was awesome.
I was like, I can't believe how nice these people are. and I was blown away by it. Even I had a lot of fun modding on it, but they made my job a lot easier when I actually had a few things to do over the weekend. So
yeah. No, they did a great job. And again, shout out Reed and Dorina and everybody that hopped over there. DVC, Marky Mark, and all of them. Again, thank you guys so much for watching and just finding the channel. We so appreciate it. And we have so much fun doing it. And again, I hope to very sooner than later, again, we might have some changes coming. And I hope to sooner than later be able to go do more live streams in the future. So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah, that was your third live stream you've ever done. Well, I mean, now you've done like 5, but like you did it twice before, maybe. I'm trying to remember.
Yeah, twice beforehand I had done it. And I'll be honest, guys, it was a lot of trying to figure out what software to go ahead and use. I know Ron's a big fan of Streamlabs, and I was using it on an iPhone. I did definitely learn having 2 phones is critical. You have to have that.
Yeah.
It definitely is helpful to have one that's just dedicated to the stream. And then, doing some setup on the back end with Prism and all that, it seemed to work. That was about one of the best platforms I'd found so far. Only issue we had a couple hiccups where you have to schedule everything online and then, and started there. At one point or another, the stream decided to, when I had it on pause, decided to end the stream. So I thought everything was working. It still said I had people that were watching. I didn't see anything in the comments, and I'm like, this is getting really weird. I have not seen a single comment come through in quite some time. And I looked on my my other phone and I saw the stream had ended, and I said, oh, okay. So we had to restart it. So but yeah, anyway, so we saw Tyler on Friday night, and we saw Jackie and the Sullys. Again, shout out to all you guys. It was awesome. They got maker coins too. So again, just seriously, just shout out to you guys. It was so great to go ahead and meet all you guys. And we get to go ahead and check out some more festival art. That was mainly what we did on Friday, kind of getting a game plan as to what we wanted to go ahead and pick up on our full EPCOT day. We saw Luminous. We found a great spot for fireworks, by the way.
Yeah, really different spot. Yeah.
I would have never came across it. My wife found it, and I was like, this works.
Right, by the refreshment outpost, if I could tell.
Yeah, so I was actually on the bridge, right at the corner of it, looking over World Showcase Lagoon and all that, and I was standing right at the corner there. It was awesome, and I got to go see straight through. They had like a clearing between the trees, so you could see everything.
Yeah, I was worried because there was a bit of an obstruction with the island there, but then the show started, and I was like, "Oh, this is good."
I know. I kept saying, I'm like, this is either going to be really good or really bad, and it ended up being great, which I can't complain. But yeah, we saw that there, which was awesome, and again, got a great taste of what it was going to be like, and I caught the bug, and then Saturday we ended up and again, guys, I might be a little messed up on the days. I feel like Friday I definitely on the stream.
Yeah,
late night Friday.
Late night at Magic Kingdom on Friday.
It was either Friday or Thursday, one of the two.
It was Friday.
Okay,
I wouldn't have stayed up that late on a Thursday.
Gotcha. And then so that must have been a Thursday. Then
Thursday was EPCOT. Friday was Magic Kingdom.
That's right. That's okay.
With your brother-in-law.
Yes, I'm sorry, guys. Like I said, days are blending together.
And then Sunday.
Yes, so Saturday was fun. Going around Magic Kingdom, that was so much fun. We did a little bit of a late night stream there, and then I got to go to Trader Sam's for the first time, dude.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
I didn't know that was your first time.
That was my first time going. I had to get drinks to go. Yeah. And it was really weird too. And again, things that you learn live streaming. Didn't realize as soon as it hits midnight, the stream ended because it was a new day.
No,
I had to restart the stream, which again, I wasn't used to. I didn't know that was a thing. But yeah, we got it up and running again, and we get to go walk around. I went to the Grand Flow, got to go check everything out there. It was a lot of fun. We went to Polynesian Village Tower, as well as the Poly, which was just awesome. And we just enjoyed some ambiance, man. We were there till like 2 a.m. It was so much fun.
That's wild. And I think you got to go back to Trader Sam's, obviously, to get the full experience with all the effects and whatnot. And
I got to get the next. That's
a good one. That's a good one for sure.
My brother-in-law
hippopotami. What did you drink this time?
So I got the zombie.
Okay,
I did get the cup. The cup it's packed away right now.
Nice.
And my brother-in-law got the pearl.
Yes, I saw him carrying that.
So
around.
he got that.
I'm surprised they let him walk out with the drink in it, but I was like, hey, whatever.
Well, they were like, they literally like drinks to go. That's exactly what that is.
Well,
you go up to the side
they
counter.
put yours in a plastic one, right?
They did, and they gave me a box.
Yeah.
Well, you know what it is? It's because they have to go over to the dispenser for it, and they never know what it's going to be.
Okay.
So that's why. Because otherwise, they'd be like, well, this box was marked, and let me peek inside. Okay, here it is. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
I guess you probably could have asked, but like, hey, can I just get the pearl separately and you just put it in a plastic cup? I guess that could a possibility.
You probably could have, but whatever. It was for the experience. But that was pretty funny watching you guys walk all the way to the Grand Floridian with your Trader Sam drinks in hand at midnight, and I was like, where are they going? I'm like, nothing is open, but they're still walking.
I had never been, and I wanted to go check out the walking paths and all that, and I heard about the running route and all that was there. And again, just wanted to just kind of get some ambiance, just walking around. It was so peaceful.
It was very peaceful. Yeah, for sure.
I would do that.
Swinging me to sleep. And I was like, I can't stay up any longer.
I almost went ahead and just laid down in the hammock, and I was like, well, can they charge me if I'm laying? Like, can they charge me for a night if I'm just sleeping in the hammock outside? Like,
it'll probably stop you at like 4 a.m. Be like, hey, what you doing here?
They're probably like, oh, sorry guys, let me go find my room that I don't have.
I'm sure it's happened before.
Yeah, no, it was such a nice night though. It was great, and we closed Magic. I mean, we didn't leave Main Street until like probably quarter of midnight. I mean, it was late. But yeah, so we did that on Friday. Saturday, I spent the day with some of the kiddos and all that, and we had did some babysitting. So of course, what do you do when you babysit in Florida? You go to the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah, I mean, stuff, and it's anything. I mean, there's something for everyone there. That's for sure.
Exactly. So we went there and we had a fun time with them, and then I went out later in the evening with my daughter. Dude, I'm getting old. Okay.
Well, you were up till 2 a.m. the night before too, so
she really kept me up till 2 a.m. that night again.
Oh my gosh, man!
So we got there, and she's not a huge fan of fireworks. She doesn't really like the crowds over there, which I can't say I blame her. So we hopped in, we saw Starlight real quick, and we bailed over to Space Mountains. I haven't been on that in a hot minute. And we got on in like less than 10 minutes, which was awesome. And we got off, and I was like, oh, because fireworks are literally lighting off, and I'm like, oh, Tiana's only a 10-minute wait. And I don't know why I said it out loud. I don't know why. Dude, we ran. We full on ran. She dragged me from Space Mountain the long way around over to Tiana's. Wow. We got there in less than 10 minutes, like literally just running around all the way around the park. I was like, this is a lot. And she's bobbing and weaving through crowds. I'm like, I've never seen her this determined.
Well, you kind of trained her to do this, just to be clear. Like,
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I have raised her right, I guess, And then we did some other rides too. We did Pirates. And then the funniest one, I sent you a note about this. The funniest one was we went and did Haunted Mansion as the park closed. Ooh. We went in, and the host came in the room, and it was really like empty stretching room. It was the last ride of the night. Like, it was very like low key. So he was standing behind me. Okay. And you know how they are. They're ghosts. You know what I mean?
Right.
So he's standing behind me. And all of a sudden, it goes dark and it flashes. And if you you look up and you see the lovely object swinging above you. Mm-hmm. And all of a sudden, he appears in front of this girl who screamed. Like, he was looking at her like this. Like this is her face with the mic. She was like inches away from her. And she was like, ah! She was like screaming. And it was the funniest thing ever. And I'm just like, oh. Wow, that's a hell of a party trick right there.
Oh my gosh.
Like he took like one like giant, like he planned it out perfectly. It was just like behind me, and all of a sudden it was like whoop, right in front of her, and like just scared the living daylights out of her. And I kind of thought something was like that was gonna happen. I thought he was gonna like jump scare me and like just like like tap my shoulders or whatever. Nope. He literally just like eye to eye like this girl. Like, she just came light again, and he was just staring her. He's like, I bet you the whole time.
He was taking his role as a caretaker very seriously.
Very seriously. Oh my God, it was scary, man. Yeah, we finished up that night, and of course, it was a very long night. We ended up actually at Raising Cane's at the end of the evening because they're open till 3 a.m. out there.
Wow.
Yeah, but next to Margaritaville. It was pretty wild. And then I ended up the next day getting up and going to EPCOT all day. So you guys get to go ahead and see that. We did a live stream for that the whole day, or most of the day, I should say. And yeah, we had a great old time, man. I got a couple pieces of art which I wanted to show. You guys get to see on the live stream Scooter. We met him in person, and here, that's a better angle of it.
It's a great print, Nick.
It is a great print. And we heard firsthand he's doing more of these.
Yeah, he's doing a Disney World version.
He's doing a Disney World version. And he's also going to be going to D23.
And I think that, oh, wow.
Did you see the reel I sent you earlier? He did a reel, and he was all upset that the festival was ending, and him and Noah Fine Art are going to D23.
I think we're going to get this very similar painting, but with with EPCOT, like, I think.
Well, if it's anything with EPCOT, I mean,
you'll be getting whatever he makes sure. I'm sure you're getting either way. Mm-hmm. But that's a great picture.
I did also want to go ahead and shout out. It says to the Meta Main Street.
Oh, that is so cool. That's awesome.
I couldn't just get one, man. We had to get two.
Nice.
So you got one going to you. I got one going to me.
Oh, that's exciting. I was like, you know what? I gotta have him pick me up one. It's too cool.
Absolutely. And then we also saw another really cool artist as well. We saw everyone there was phenomenal.
Oh, before you go, did want to quickly show the picture of you with Scooter.
Oh yes, absolutely.
A great picture of you too. So
yeah,
nice.
it was an awesome time. And again, I told him all about the podcast. I gave him a maker coin, so he's got a Meta Main Street coin now.
Hopefully he's here. If you're here, Scooter, welcome on in.
Yeah, welcome on in, man. That's so awesome. And so it was such a fun time meeting him, guys. And then he got quite a line after I left too, so I was glad I met up with him when I did.
One of the last festival days. So Monday was the last day, so it was busy.
Well, Susan Egan was also there too.
Oh,
so if you didn't know about her,
busy.
Kind of a celebrity, very busy.
Busy.
And the day before, Mr. Morrow was at EPCOT too, and I managed to miss him.
I thought he was there almost the same day.
Dude, if you get to see his video, it was the funniest thing ever. Like, he's got a clip of him literally just talking to the trees, showing everyone what it looks like when he's doing a review. And it had me laughing. It was fun.
I got to check that. I haven't watched it yet. I'll be sure to check that tonight. What do you got there?
The other one, this is not at the Festival of the Arts. This is one of the Animal Kingdom Christmas time ones that Rob Kaz had. Ooh. And he was there at the festival, and I got him to sign it. He's super cool, by the way.
Yeah, he's a great guy.
He looks like he's Kevin Feige. I mean, literally, like, it looks just like him. I went over and I was like, "Hey, like, I have this print from." He says, "Yeah, I'll sign it, absolutely." So he did this one for me. So there he is down there, Rob Kaz. And then my parents wanted me to grab something for them, so we got the trolley car. With Mickey and Goofy on it, and they're on Buena Vista Street, and then they have the theater back there.
Yeah, that is actually I think that's technically Disneyland's California Adventure.
Okay, that would make sense. All right.
Yeah,
right,
with the Carface circle back there. Yeah, that's a beautiful print. I love it.
It is. No, and all of his work is great. He probably had one of the biggest tents I'd seen. I mean, he was comparable to like Thomas Kincaid with how many like individual prints.
Oh, he's got a lot of pieces. I love his maps collection too.
Yeah,
he does a really nice maps collection.
It's really crazy to see, like, he genuinely started out. He just quit his job and just wanted to go do what he loved, and this is what he did. So the fact that it's taken off as fast as it has, I mean, 3 years ago, Rob Kaz was not necessarily a big Disney name, and now he's one of the biggest. So that's just crazy to see. And they're selling his work still over at Animal Kingdom. I know that he's got like a permanent spot over there for all that. We get some manatee prints from him as well. He loves manatees, which is kind of funny.
Oh, that's fun.
But yeah, it was a fun time, man. So, but yeah, we went ahead and live streamed all that too. So if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, feel free. And again, guys, if you would make sure to like and subscribe, it's greatly appreciated. It helps us so much across the channel. And again, I owe all that to you guys. I mean, seriously, everyone hopping into watching and finding the podcast, whether it was from Daily FastPass or however you found us, we're just so thankful that you guys are here.
Yeah, so, and it was great having them too. Really gave you something, more conversation within the chat, and then just made it a much more fun time having some other people hanging with us.
Absolutely, and like I said, a lot of names that I'm used to seeing from Daily FastPass. So again, thank you guys all so much. So. But, dude, we got to keep moving forward here because that's what Walt would want us to go do. So take us into it. We have some really exciting news that I only saw this morning. I don't know when this dropped officially, but I woke up to this reel. So take us into it.
Yeah, some great news. Robert Downey Jr. was named the godparent of the Disney Adventure. You're probably wondering, what is a godparent of a cruise ship? It would be the person who christens the cruise ship. So Robert Downey Jr. is that person. And in a statement from Josh D'Amaro, he said, "Our new ship continues Disney Cruise Line tradition of bringing great stories to life at sea, and we're honored that Robert Downey Jr., who has guided audiences through unforgettable Marvel stories, is the official godparent of the Disney Adventure." So, I mean, everyone knows who Robert Downey Jr. is.
Dude, that's Iron Man.
Yeah, and he's got his own roller coaster on this ship. I mean, he's the perfect
He's
fit.
literally wearing the shirt that says "I am Iron Man" underneath his jacket.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is. He actually. There's a really great video of him doing the about the dedication. The godparenting on YouTube by Disney. So definitely go check that out.
It was really awesome. That's what I woke up to this morning. So,
but there was one piece of news that was a little bigger than this. Well, I mean, this is a big piece of news, but another big piece of news that came out yesterday, which was some details revealed about the magic of Disney animation, which we're all very excited for, coming in late summer of 2026. Nick, tell us some of the details, or tell us what are we looking at here? Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So we talked about this a little bit before. This is the area that is replacing. What do we call it?
It was Animation Courtyard and Star Wars Launch Bay used to be there. Now,
yes, I thought it was Animation Launch or Animation Courtyard before. I just wanted to make sure I was right on that one. But yeah, they removed the archway over there, guys. We talked about that. This whole area. I know, honestly. Go 3D print it. We have the file up.
That's true.
It's on Maker World.
Yeah. It's not gone forever.
It's not gone forever. Not in our hearts and minds.
No. I got it behind me somewhere too.
I keep it on my desk as a memory at all times.
Yeah.
Just,
I'm gonna print it so big I can walk through it again.
Hey, don't tempt me with a good time. But this was actually one of the parks I did not go to. I did make it over to Animal Kingdom briefly to go get my pass holder magnet. I didn't mention that earlier. It was a really, really awesome one. Either which way. So yeah, this is going to be a brand new family experience called The Magic of Disney Animation. It's going to be opening in late summer of 2026. So really right around the corner. I mean, late summer, but still warm thoughts, right? It's replacing Star Wars Launch Bay. And the building resembles the Roy E. Disney Animation Building in Burbank and will feature the Mickey Sorcerer hat on top. It looks stunning, man. I like everything I've seen so far. And it's been inspired upon actually here. Well, hang on. Let's see if I can't get you guys to go a little bit up. If you guys can't see it, that picture back there is from the Once Upon a Studio short from that's on Disney Plus right now. So it was Emmy-winning short, and it was just a wonderful short, especially if you guys have never seen it before. It really paid homage to Walt and his whole legacy, and it was really awesome to see. But yeah, so some other details behind it. So guests are going to step inside of the animation studio where the animators are
away.
But the characters have come to life and they're going to take over the building. This sounds a lot like Stitch taking over the train at Magic Kingdom.
Actually,
I don't know how much of this makes sense right now, but it's going to be fun. And it's designed as an interactive, creative, and family-focused experience. So it's going to be really unique, which is going to be awesome. And then inside of that too, there's going to be different departments to go explore. Portraits and artwork are going to come to life. So I feel like I'm going to be on like a Disney cruise, but like in the parks.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Definitely.
If you don't know anything about the Disney Cruise Line, like a lot of the picture frames in the ship, like they're actually screens that change. It doesn't look like it. And all of a sudden it'll change. Like the picture will move and all that. I'm like, am I like inside of Hogwarts right now? It's really weird. So they're going to come to life. Short film experiences with a special twist are going to be there, and opportunities to learn about character drawing are going to be there as well. And then there's going to be a Drawn to Wonderland play area. It's an indoor playground inspired by Mary Blair's Alice in Wonderland art. It's going to include an oversized musical flower garden, Mad Tea Party playset, and a Tolgi Wood exploration space.
Yeah,
interesting.
I don't know. You would know that more than I would.
I don't know what that is. I'll have to ask Zoe. She'll probably know. But it's going to be designed especially for those younger guests in mind. They were also going to have the off the page character experience, which is going to be immersive animation process themed meet and greets. So you're going to have meet and greets over there as well. You're going to have Mulan, Rapunzel, Chippendale, Donald, Daisy, Goofy, and Stitch.
Yeah.
And they're going to be in the different departments of the building, which is really unique. I like that.
Yeah.
And it's also going to be focusing on how the animation is created as well. And then you can't forget Olaf.
Yeah,
this is a big one.
Yeah. So I watched a video on this yesterday, exactly what it's going to be. So Nick, first of all, you mentioned the short, the Oscar winning short or Emmy whatever short, and there's a scene in it where Olaf is at a drawing board. Essentially they took that out of it and put it in here. So this is Art of Animation. I mean, sorry. What is this ride used to be called? Animation Academy plus Olaf along the ride, which is really cool. So we are getting a Animation Academy Olaf draws. So essentially new animators are going to come in, you get to draw with them, and then Olaf's going to be doing it along with you. I'm really interested to see how exactly they do this. What I will mention is that Josh Gad came in, recorded all new dialogue for this. And so, yeah, the animators are going to be there. There's a ton of animators that are coming in, and they all have great resumes. You have Dan Abraham, who worked on Once Upon a Studio and Baymax. You have Hyun Min Lee, Frozen 2, The Princess and the Frog. I mean, you also have Eric Goldberg, who did the Genie and Aladdin. I mean, these animators are fantastic, and they're going to be on a rotation. So, I mean, good for them. I think it's interesting because, like, there was this whole rumor that they were going to move Disney Animation all the way to Burbank. So I guess some of them get to stay in Florida at least, which is great because I really like the idea that there's actually animation being done in Hollywood studios. Just that concept is nice to have there, you know?
Yeah, and it brings back that whole idea of that's what that used to be. I mean, it used to be an area where you could go ahead and see the movies being animated and then working on it. So it brings back that vibe and that aesthetic that Hollywood Studios was founded upon as well.
Right. So. Lilo and Stitch was created at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. Scooter actually worked over there. He did Brother Bear.
Wow! I did not know he worked on Brother Bear.
Yep.
Oh,
yeah, he did quite a few. So he's that's kind of where he got his start. I think with Disney. He told me.
I honestly did not know that. Interesting facts today. The other thing I'm really interested to see is how Olaf animatronic works, because he's going to be really good based on the one that legitimately walks around and talks to people. The question I have for this one is, he's going to be drawing with you. So I'm thinking they're going to have like a screen, like almost, it's not going to look like a screen, but like he's going to be sitting at his drawing desk here. And that picture that he's drawing on will slowly start to fill itself out throughout the show. That's my best guess is what's going to happen. But it's going to be very quippy and funny. And I'm interested to see all the interactions that Olaf has with the animators, and if it's like the same conversation every time or kind of like a various different ways that conversation can go.
Absolutely. No, I think it's going to be awesome. And what a better character than Olaf to go ahead and do that too as well. So that's just awesome. But yeah, so on top of all that, because the fun doesn't stop there, there's also going to be an art gallery and theater over there. They're going to have a dedicated theater that's going to be showing Once Upon a Studio with enhanced effects. Dude, I cried during just watching that at home. I can only imagine what's going to happen when I see it like there. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Interactive art gallery is also going to be there where characters animate within the artwork, which again, kind of like we talked about, that you see a lot on DCL and all that. And then the courtyard transformation, the animation courtyard is going to become stylized in the version of Walt Disney Studios lot, which is going to include updated courtyard spaces to relax and play, new Disney Junior show and the soundstage. And then, of course, The Little Mermaid will remain right where it is right now. So if you guys know an outlet or layout of the park right now for studios, it is very much, that's the only thing over there. It's walls everywhere else. So it's really interesting. I have not been over there since this they put up the walls. Just saying. So full disclosure. But yeah, so again, we're looking at late summer 2026. And then they're also going to be opening, or let's see. Oh yeah, Animation Courtyard and everything. This whole area closed September 25th, 2025 to start construction. So it's been going on for a minute.
Yeah,
Um,
it's pretty
and
quick turnaround, to be honest.
it really is. I mean, I'm impressed, to say the least. Disney's got a lot of projects going on right now too, so they're full steam
Yeah, they
ahead.
got a lot. Yeah, for sure.
I do want to point out real quick, I didn't get any photos of it. They're doing so much work behind Haunted Mansion right now.
Oh yeah,
Like,
for sure.
so much work. Like, I don't think I wish I could have snapped a picture. They're doing their very best to like cover it all up. But
Yeah.
there is scrim and scaffolding everywhere.
Oh, vertical construction.
Yeah, like they're building
Oh,
a
nice.
lot back there. Like,
Yeah, we
they
looked at. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
there, I was gonna say that whole area, they have like that hill that used to be kind of like a couple tombstones. Like,
Yeah.
if you go through the graveyard and you go like on the very like back over there, it used to kind of be like a hill, like a land berm
Yeah.
that they used to kind of block a lot of the light and everything. It's gone. It
Oh,
is
wow.
just straight daylight coming through there now on the scrim.
Wow.
So you can, like, if you look like at the seams, you can see out, and it's leveled. Everything out there is completely flattened. It's just dirt and mounds of everything everywhere. So they're doing a lot of earth moving out there, which is just crazy. The rivers of America and all that are completely gone. There is no trace of it left anymore.
We were
just
looking at
crazy.
aerial photos last week when we were talking about the Villains Land stuff, so you could see a lot of it was totally gone. It was crazy.
Yeah, I just wasn't expecting that in person, to say the least.
I'm a little worried about Haunted Mansion Q come this summertime. That is going to get hot. There's not a lot of airflow with that thing all boarded up.
Yeah, last year, well, we know what they did last summer to help with that, of just adding that
Giant
big fan.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, they do kind of need to figure this out a little bit better, because you said it, man. It's going to be hot, especially having all that sun beating through that now.
Right.
I mean, the scrim helps a little bit, but I mean, it's a lot. Not to mention, they also added the scrim in the front of the actual mansion, and I mean, maybe you know more than I do. Is that for any other reason besides the construction? Are they painting?
I think they're probably just doing a quick repaint. I didn't see anything. They didn't announce it because they're not closing the attraction. So I don't think that's going to be that way for very long.
Gotcha. Because I mean, it goes all the way up. It definitely helps to cover.
I saw that, yeah.
It definitely helps to cover the construction going on behind it, because like on the very backside of mansion, that's where a lot of the scaffolding is going up. So
yeah.
It's kind of crazy. And I did also hear, and I promise to move on after this, but if you guys watch the live stream any little bit too, on the late night stream, when my brother-in-law there on Friday, sorry, words are hard. We had a cast member from from transportation in the monorail was talking all about the closures of the monorail and why this has been a thing. Because you mentioned the other day that Monorail Lime was having issues, right?
Yeah,
I found it's still having issues,
okay.
Major issues. That monorail system is having a lot of issues right now, and I found out why. He, in fact, admitted to me that Disney's buying another ferry boat because of how many times the monorail's broken down.
Wow.
Because think about it, you can buy a ferry boat. There's people that still manufacture those.
Yeah.
There is nobody that manufactures those monorails anymore.
Yeah, there's the company I think is still around, but they would have to buy a whole new fleet, and it's an insane investment. I mean, we've been speculating on that for years, that they would buy a new fleet.
And he admitted to me that the system is almost completely automated. So if the computer in the actual monorail does not recognize the station it's pulling into, it just blows past it.
Oh,
which is what kept happening with Monorail Lime. He said the computer is not talking to the station here, so it doesn't recognize it as a stop. So rather, we can't get anyone now to go reprogram it. So once it hops on the track, it just goes. That's it. It just, so like we kept having like monorail after monorail when we were waiting that evening to get on, where they're just telling us like, hey, unfortunately this monorail is not working. We just got to let it go. And it was weird. There's no one on it. The doors didn't open. Nothing closed. It just whizzed right on by.
That is so bizarre.
And then that was happening with another one that they mentioned was having the same issue, but with this one, the doors was not opening on one of the cars, so because of that, it wasn't allowing it to keep moving, which is just kind of crazy.
Huh.
And then he also mentioned too that where I was going with this is that when when Villain Land is done, he said you will actually go see. And again, I don't know how true this is. This was one of the cast members that was there was telling us that you'll be able to see where they park the monorails at night, because every night they all have to go in the station. And their shifts are crazy long, by the way. Like their day starts at, like he said, I think 3 a.m. They got to be there to get the monorails loaded on the track. And then once that happens, then they start testing everything. And then they start service, at normal time. Like, I think it's like an hour or so before park opens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a huge undertaking, to say the least. So, but yeah, he said that if once they open Villains Land, you will absolutely be able to see where they park all the monorails. He said it's a big station that we have in the back that everything just kind of funnels into every single night. So if you guys want to hear more, like I said, it wasn't me saying it. The CM was in there explaining it all. So it was really cool that we get to go catch it on camera. He's talking to someone else, but I was like, this is great information to know,
Yeah, definitely.
So, but anyways, Jared, enough about that. Take us in. We had another thing that dropped that kind of relates to maybe the print of the week.
Yeah. So this week, the Toy Story 5 trailer dropped, which was a boatload of fun. And I definitely enjoyed the trailer. I thought it was a lot of fun. I'm excited.
I have not seen it yet. I still need to.
It's totally different, and it's going to be funny. So I'm looking forward to it. But I just a good segue into our print of the week, which is the Slinky Dog Dash is our print of the week. Cool. So you'll be able to find this on Maker World, and you'll be able to download it and print it. It is 8 colors. I will include an 8-color version as well as a 4-color swap version. But it was a fun print. So that is the print of the week. But Nick, we have to kind of move it along because we have one big topic to still talk about, and we're 46 minutes in. We are going to talk about, or what? What are you going to say?
I was going to say that, as you guys know, I've been trying to add chapters in for the different segments here. So this is now going to be the Flower and Garden Foodie Festival Guide from the Meta Main Street.
Yes,
so
yes.
Take us into it, Jared.
And this was unfortunately long. I try to keep these short, but the menu for Festival of Flower and Garden is so good.
Yeah, it's one of the best. As far as food goes, it is one of my absolute favorites.
Yeah.
I did not. You guys can see my reviews on the live streams. I had some good and some bad for the for Festival of the Arts, but Flower and Garden always knocks it out of the park. So
yeah.
So Jared, I guess just take us to do it. What's our
20
best things here?
Yeah, 20 outdoor kitchens, 75 new menu items.
Good Lord.
Yeah, I mean, there's tons of things about Flower and Garden Festival we already talked about. So let's just jump into the food. Starting at first of all, you can get these cool gift cards if you're having spending issues and need to say, I'm only having this much. But good luck. It's trying to stay to a budget on this because there's so many good food. There's also a passport you can do, like with every festival, get your stamps. We saw Nick doing his, what do they call it?
Yeah, they,
Well, you muted yourself there. He was doing the colorful walk of the walk of colorful cuisine, something like that.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Am I still back now? There we go.
Back now.
Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I did the wonderful walk of colorful cuisine.
Yeah,
props to the CM that did it, but I ordered one thing at the Swirl Showcase, and the girl was like, "Do you want your stamps?" And I was like, "Oh, well, yeah, I'd like my one stamp for this one item." She was like, "Stamp, stamp, 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 stamp." And I was like, "Okay." And I was like, "There's no way that's the entire book all in one."
She did not understand the assignment.
No, I brought it to one of the other booths to have them stamp it. They were like, "It's done." And I was like, I bought one item. I was like, I was so confused. Yeah. No, but it's always fun to go ahead and do, and there's always scavenger hunts to go do, guys. I wish I had more time to go ahead and do more while I was down there with all that. But there's going to be the same kind of deal for Flower and Garden. There's going to be the Easter egg hunt. There's going to be the Spike the Bee scavenger hunt. Obviously, you have gift cards. You have all that. So there's a whole bunch of stuff to go do. And this is the festival, guys, that always gets prettier as time goes on.
Absolutely.
starting at the festival, you get the topiaries, but they bloom as the festival goes on. So it's awesome to go ahead and see. But dude, 75 new items. This is crazy.
It is wild. But let's get into it. So we have something to get to. First, starting out at the Florida Fresh place, conch fritters with a key lime aioli.
Returning favorite.
Yeah, it's a returning favorite. Also, new one, blackened fish slider with fried green tomato and Cajun remoulade in a brioche bun, and the Florida strawberry shortcake. Looks delicious.
Get the shortcake right this time, please. It's never the right consistency.
Oh, all right.
Oh, my goodness.
And they also, the interesting thing that they have at the bottom right there is a cucumber watermelon slushy with gin. Or you can get it non-alcoholic, I'm sure.
I'm looking more at that Fleur de Lemonades or Lamo and Lager right there. That looks
looks good too. Yeah, they have a lot of great. Oh yeah, a lot of cool beers here too. So Florida Fresh, definitely one you got to visit. Moving on in, where am I? I am in Communicore Hall. The early bloom menu has runs March 4th through April 5th. Has the scallop with spring pea risotto. And they also have a blueberry crumb cake that looks delicious.
Yes.
And
they had a version of that last year, was phenomenal.
Yeah, for sure. And then on their springtime menu, which runs April 6th to May 10th, they have the grilled beef strip loin with tomato risotto and garlic and basil pesto, as well as a peach cobbler with cinnamon gelato and a streusel topping. Nick,
awesome.
Whoa, I got a hand there.
Whoa.
Nick, take us into what they're giving, not giving, but what they are providing or is available at the Land Pavilion kiosk.
Absolutely. They got a new pavilion, or the pavilion over there they call on is called Nectar. It's over by the Land Pavilion. They have a tuna poke bowl, which is going to be new. It's sticky rice with tuna, mango, avocado, seaweed salad, and umami sauce. They also have a plant-based poke bowl as well. And then they have a coconut panna cotta, which again is new. Cherry jelly, matcha crumb, citrus cookie, and edible flour confetti.
It looks pretty good. I don't know.
But...
Oh yes. Why not?
Coconut, man.
Where's the coconut? There?
It literally says coconut panna cotta.
I'm sorry. It's the first thing.
It doesn't say it like the actual description, but it literally says coconut panna cotta.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Interesting. That's interesting.
And that beverage looks good too.
It reminds me of the terrarium.
Yes,
like cup
which is returning again.
Gotcha. Okay.
Did you mention the beverage?
Well, I was getting to that right now. They also have
frozen.
No, you're good. They also have the Frozen Island Escape, which is new. It's a peach mango smoothie with an Outshine fruit pop. So those fruit pops are really refreshing. So that's
I love
really
those fruit pops.
Beverage.
I get those fruit pops for myself.
Do you get the chicken nuggies too? No.
Dino nuggies and fruit pops. That's the dinner of champions.
Absolutely, man. But yeah, then continuing on, guys, because we love the Land. They have over at Sunshine Seasons another macaron that is coming here. They have the Mickey shaped lemon violet macaron, which is citrus floral macaron dessert. And then we also have an orange cream milkshake, which is returning. It was pretty good last year. We had it. Made a huge mess where they tried to pour it for us, so I hope that doesn't happen this time. The machine broke last year, just spilled out everywhere, so
nice.
It was not fun. But yeah, it's a creamy shake top with a whipped cream cookie and citrus macaroon.
Macaroons are so good. Love macaroons.
That's becoming like the number one thing out there. It's kind of crazy.
They're so hard. There's not something you can make at home because it's too hard to make. So
no, and they're gluten free too, which I love. That's
I didn't know
huge.
That. Wow, that's wild.
Oh yeah. My daughter loves macaroons, dude. Oh, it's awesome. I call them macaroons. Some people call them macarons. Tomato. But we also have Beach Grub, which is the walkway between World Showcase and the Imagination Pavilion, which is going to be a seafood bake that's going to be returning. Jer, they have my favorite coming back. They have grilled street corn. Oh, look at that, man. I love it.
I knew you would be excited about this.
That is perfect. Oh my god, guys.
I knew he would be excited, so I had to prepare accordingly.
Dude, you even get the position right. That's literally where the booth is. Like if you're looking at the monorail. Oh my gosh. I love me some street corn, man.
This is Nick
it's
all festival long, just street corn.
That's
I
me,
walk
the whole
over,
festival.
his face is covered in the sauce, and I'm like, "Hey, you good?" You're like, "Oh, I'm good. I'm good."
There are some photos of me eating that the world does not get to see of me. My face just covered in street corn. Anyways, guys, so it's garlic spread with dairy free Borzen.
Borzen. Oh, Borzen cheese, very good. Borzen cheese, great.
Very nice. I don't know. It's corn. I like it. It's got a garlic spread. It's great. It's plant based too. If you didn't know.
No kidding.
And they have the orange cream bar, which is going to be new. It's a vanilla orange mousse and a chocolate shell. And then for the beverage here, this looks really, really refreshing. It's a strawberry basil lemonade. Lemonade with strawberry hibiscus syrup and basil. So fancy.
Nice.
And then I'll finish up the walkway here on World Showcase. We have Yacht Grub, which is again in that walkway as well. They'll have a trio of dips and chips, which is going to be house chips with feta, caramelized onion, and pimento cheese. And new this year, we have the Captain's Board, which is assorted cheeses and cured meats. And then we have a limoncello basil sparkling cocktail for the beverage. World Showcase, we have a couple different options. We have vanilla soft serve, blueberry, Dole Whip, peach, or lemon sorbet. And a returning favorite, guys. This is one of mine absolute favorites right here. The honey mascarpone cheesecake.
It looks
it's
so good.
Liquid, guys. You don't have no idea. It is liquid nitrogen infused or liquid nitrogen chilled cheesecake with honey and blueberry compote. They literally scoop the cheesecake out, drop it in liquid nitrogen, smash it with a hammer so it breaks open, and they drizzle it all with the honey and blueberry compote. Phenomenal.
Oh, that
guys.
looks good.
Phenomenal.
That looks really good.
And this is usually one of the ones too that is part of the stamps.
I forget what it's called, but yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah. Well, Jared, take us into the next thing. What do we have next?
Yeah, BrunchCot. This is a
BrunchCot.
I don't know if this is a new one.
No, it's returning.
No? Okay, I haven't experienced it myself, but they got some really unique items, such as the avocado toast, which is like not that unique, but look how well decorated it is.
It is very pretty. I've seen it in person. It's
like, am I eating a garden? Then they also have shrimp and grits, which is new for this year, and this new French toast with cinnamon cereal cream and caramel sauce. And on the bottom right there, they have the fruit cereal shake, which my wife is very excited about, which is vanilla soft serve blended with breakfast cereal, such as like the Fruit Loops you see there.
Fruit Loops.
She loves that. So
we love Fruit Loops. We tried this last year, and it was like literally just eating cereal.
Oh, I feel like it would reminisce to like blue milk in a way, but not.
Kind of like it was just like crunchy blue milk with the cereal in it because we just pushed it in.
Going over to Connections Eatery, I was like, didn't they already have this? So they had a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Now it's switched to the hot honey chicken sandwich for Flower and Garden, as well as the Pizza Bianca, which is a mushroom pizza, garlic cream, and truffle aioli that is new, as well as a new Garden Glimmer, which is a gin cocktail with pineapple juice and citrus. Looks delicious. And then why don't you take this one?
Okay. Over at the Odyssey, we have the Citrus Blossom, another returning favorite pavilion here. They have the orange sesame tempura shrimp, which is returning. They also have cinnamon beignets. This is new, guys.
I'm in for that. I'm getting that.
Dude, it's an interesting one though, because it's lemon sugar with honey blueberry compote.
Yep, sign me up. That's great.
That sounds phenomenal. I need this in my life.
Yep.
And then they also have the lemon tart, which is going to be lemon curd with citrus and raspberry accents. And beverage, you can never go wrong, man, guys. They always have the key lime wine slushy there as well.
Yeah,
another returning favorite.
I haven't had this, and I usually always go for the lemon slushy in France, so I might be going for key lime slushy instead this year.
I've been having a weird craving for key lime lately, and that would itch that.
It's almost in season, Nick. Almost time for the key lime.
Almost. Well, Jared, I need to do the next pavilion. This is one of my absolute favorites here. They have the Honey Bistro. So continuing the walkway over by the Imagination Pavilion, they have the chicken and waffles, which is returning. Another great dish. last year they did a really good job of keeping the ratio right. Like the first year, the chicken was too big. The next year, the waffles were too big. So they've got it right last year. So I'm assuming they're going to have it same way this year. It's honey bacon cornbread with waffle and crispy chicken. It's usually got like a honey sauce on it as well. I mean, it is honey bistro.
So how forward is the cornbread waffle? Like, does it taste like a cornbread waffle? That's the interesting part to me.
It really didn't taste too much like, it just tastes like a fluffier waffle.
All right,
that makes sense.
I'm still gonna get it.
Like it was like, put it this way, it was a combination between a waffle and cake.
All right,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it was really good because it helped absorb a lot of the honey flavor in there, which was good. This is a new one though. They have the honeycomb bowl, which is quinoa, goat cheese, apples, and hot honey cauliflower. That's a really unique one. Yeah, I don't know. I can't say I'd be really excited about that, but I might try a bite, maybe. I don't know. Then they have another returning favorite. They have the frozen peach cobbler drink. I'm not a huge fan of this one. It's very, very sweet.
Oh,
it's not really my cup of tea, but
good to know.
Yeah. But Jared, take us into the next one. What do we got?
Yeah, near the point of entry at the Pineapple Promenade, the spicy hot dog is back with pineapple chutney and plantain chips. You also get a Dole Whip there, which is a classic, as well as some violet lemonade, which is a floral citrus lemonade, and a pineapple float, so you can get the Dole Whip in a float form.
I love me a pineapple float.
Yeah,
I've had like 3 this last trip.
That's true. Over by Disney Traders, you can find the trowel and trellis. No, trowel and trellis, which is a miso cola glazed sticky pork ribs, which are new, sweet savory ribs with pickled peppers, as well as some garden vegetable flatbread, a roasted vegetables with herbs and cheese, and a botanical slush, which is a tropical tea with a fruit juice blend. This all looks very refreshing, and I'd be interested in that. But Nick, tell us what's happening over in Canada, one of your favorite pavilions.
Yeah, absolutely. So they have the seared scallops, which are returning again. One of my favorites in the family here is the beef tenderloin tips, because they get such a decent sized portion with it.
Yeah, I had that last time. I was there,
yeah.
Actually.
It's one of my daughter's favorites, which is why she likes it so much. And I've still never had it. They have the chocolate maple whiskey cake. And then for a beverage, over the popcorn car of all places, they got a blueberry ginger smash, which is Canadian Club whiskey, blueberry, lemon, and ginger, which is very new. It looks beautiful. I'm just curious why it's at the popcorn cart instead of at the actual
I don't know either
booth. But anyways, go get yourself some maple popcorn. Best spot to go do it at. And then they also have, over kind of moving around here, they have the Yorkshire County Fish and Chips menu. They have the English Garden, which is Ford's Gin, St. Germain Elderflower Liqueur, Minute Maid Premium Lemonade, Minute Maid Apple Juice, and lemon juice topped with a cucumber.
I didn't realize they don't get a pavilion booth in UK.
The UK like misses out on quite a bit, I feel like, at times.
Yeah.
It's really,
I don't think they have a room for it over there. It's a problem.
Yeah, it's also like they also don't get like a lot of like tents or anything like that over in that area, which is yeah. But Jared, take us into the next one. You could probably pronounce these a lot better than I could. So,
okay.
All right, go ahead. So what do they have over at the France Pavilion, Jared?
They have at the Fleur de Lis at the France Pavilion. They have a duck confit with a rosemary mushroom sauce with herb polenta cake, as well as a caramelized onion tart with bacon and custard, which is a bacon and custard pastry, and the caramelized beignet, a returning favorite with vanilla cream and salted caramel glaze. Have you ever gotten that one, Nick?
A long time ago, because that's always such a returning favorite. It is. When I remember I had it, it was like incredibly like sticky, because it's almost like a it's caramelized, so it's literally like just melted sugar, so everything sticks to you on a nice hot day. But take us to the next one, Jared. What do we got?
Yeah, this is a new one. La Isla Fresca menu between France and Morocco. The ceviche, which is shrimp with mango, avocado, cucumber, lime, cilantro, tomato, jalapeno, and served with plantain chips.
That'll be a pass on me.
Let's go to France. Sorry, not France. Japan at the Hanami booth, where the returning favorite Frushi, which looks different than what I've had it before. It's not my favorite item anymore. It kind of, I don't know. It's not for me anymore. Yeah. I didn't really care for it last time. But the other item they have is the Japanese curry bread, which is new, which is a fried bread filled with vegetable curry. Kind of interested in that. And then at the Magnolia Terrace in the American Adventure, they have the blackened shrimp po' boy with which is new and has Cajun shrimp. It's a Cajun shrimp sandwich. Interesting. I haven't had shrimp in a sandwich before. As well as they have oysters,
Get the little oysters.
Yeah, grilled Gulf oysters, and also a bananas Foster pudding with a rum.
I've heard that is phenomenal.
Yeah, it looks really good. Nick, tell us what is at the fan favorite funnel cake booth.
Well, yeah, if you like more banana Fosters, you can get a banana Foster funnel cake.
I know, they really,
which is new.
Really leaning into the bananas.
They definitely are, man. They're so it's gonna be a funnel cake with banana chocolate chip ice cream, powdered sugar, whipped cream, rum caramel sauce, and a banana cinnamon sugar dusting.
Nice.
It looks phenomenal, dude. One of my favorite booths. They have Primavera Kitchen at the Italy Pavilion. After reading these descriptions, I don't think it's my favorite anymore. We have the ensalada di pasta, which is chilled pasta with apple, almonds, and lemon dressing.
I would eat it.
Why?
I'm not going for it, but I would get it. I would like it. I think I'm not getting it. But the arancini, that's something I can get behind.
Yeah, the arancini is fried risotto with beef ragu. I'd try that. And they also have raspberry swirl cheesecake, which that does look good. So I guess
nothing exciting. There's so many other better cheesecakes there. You already talked about them, you know? Oh,
yeah, for sure. And, dude, heading on over the Germany Pavilion, it's not just they have a couple different spots that have some different things. They got potato pancakes, always a returning favorite. They also have the pretzel bread sandwich, which is going to be ham and melted cheese. Ham and cheese on a hot day. And they also have warm cheese strudel because warm cheese on a hot day. And then at Summerfest, they have the Schweckenbuchen mit Spatzel.
Oh,
sure.
That came out nice.
Sure, we're going to go with that, which is German onion cake with asparagus, caramelized onions, bacon, herbed goat cheese, and a savory custard. And then for a beverage, they have the Blossom Spritz, which is Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. They're using a lot of that this year. Sect sparkling wine, soda water topped with fresh mint and lime.
Yeah, I do like that. Looks very refreshing. I actually make a drink at home very similar to that.
I definitely need to be around you for more Disney style drinks then.
Yeah.
I'm very basic. Anyway, so then if we keep moving around, we have the Refreshment Outpost, which is going to be hosted by Coca-Cola, which has the Nigerian beef patty with papaya syrup, which is new this year. It looks kind of unique. Interesting that they're doing that there because that is literally just like a Dole Whip location. So I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't think I have a kitchen there now. So I mean, these are probably pre-prepared. Throw it into our Turbo Chef.
They probably have
throw a little sauce on it. You know.
Yeah, they probably have a warmer in there that they're just pulling it out or whatever. So interesting.
This looks good. Over at the China Pavilion, the Lan Yuan, which is they also have. Here they have the cheesy crab wontons. I definitely had these before. Very similar to what you would consider a crab rangoon, which are fried wontons with a cream cheese filling. They also have the Shaka beef bao with a peanut sauce.
Shaka beef bao.
There you go. Peanut sauce beef bao bun. They also have the vegetable dumplings, which I've had before. Delicious bok choy and mushroom filling, and the tanghulu, which is a candied fruit skewer, which is very popular these days. So they're taking that one off of the. That'll be interesting. I think that'll be a hot item, Nicholas. If you don't know what these are,
fruit on a stick.
If you don't know what these are, they're extremely crunchy when they bite it. It's like hard candy covering those fruit.
Oh, is that like a hardened sugar or something like that?
Yeah.
Interesting.
People love this stuff.
If that's just fruit on a stick, go to Buc-ee's, man. I don't know.
I think this is going to be a very hot item for sure. So
okay, I'm down with it. I'd try it. That's awesome.
Nick, take us what's going on at Mexico, though.
Yes, Mexico's got some really new stuff happening.
Yeah, very
one
different.
of them. Yeah, I thought for sure it was gonna be a tostada.
Yeah,
I tostada this time.
I was like, "There's no tostada." I was like,
I love my tostadas, man, and they just were like, "Nah, Nick's getting too comfy with his tostadas. We got to go ahead and get rid of them." No, so we have the chilaquiles con carne, which is ribeye with tortillas and a salsa ranchera. Then they have the taco de calamar, which is crispy calamari taco. Then they have the flan de abuela, which is a hazelnut chocolate flan tart.
Ooh.
Dude, I'll be honest with you, I don't think any of these are really
No,
shouting
and
my
you know
name.
what? It's all my fault because I complained. I was like, we get a different
Yeah,
variation of
Wait a
tostada.
second. Why did you say no to the tostada?
I didn't say no. I just said they slightly change it and they call it new every year. And then they were like, all right, Jeremy, we're just going to take it away altogether.
Good.
It's all right. There's
good.
so many other items this year that I'm excited to try that I'm not going to miss it, to be honest with you.
I miss my like pickled onions on my tostada, man. Like, I like that.
Yeah. Well, now you can have some hazelnut flan.
I guess. But guys, to wrap it up real quick, we also have Joffrey's coffee because it wouldn't be complete without a special Joffrey's drink. They have the Very Berry Matcha Latte, which is a strawberry matcha topped with whipped cream and a Dubai chocolate, because that's the new craze now.
Both
Dubai chocolate frozen cappuccino,
yeah,
frozen coffee with pistachio syrup and chocolate drizzle.
Yeah, they're definitely aiming toward the crowd pleaser because matcha has been trending up like crazy lately.
Yeah.
And so has Dubai chocolate. So having both of these makes a ton of sense.
I'll never forget when my mother-in-law first told me that she was going to go buy a Dubai chocolate bar, and I saw the price, and I was like, that is a $20 chocolate bar. And she's like, yeah, it's Dubai. I was like,
what does that mean?
I'll have a Snickers. I mean, like,
Yeah.
you know, anyways, but yeah, guys, that wraps up our festival, our foodie guide, at least for Flower and Garden. That'll be upcoming in just a couple weeks, and we'll probably get a little bit further into some more reviews and all that too as we hear more. I'm obviously planning on going. Jeremy, you're going to be going down there.
I'll be there too.
Yeah, so we'll be able to go ahead and do that. So maybe we'll have to go ahead and meet up. Well, that'd be so crazy if we did that, right?
That would be a wild live stream,
dude. Double Men of Main Street on Main Street.
Ooh, that would be that would be something.
Ooh, that's hurt my heart right there, man.
Yeah.
We have to go thank the Phoenicians and everything. Like, come on. It's our wives are just gonna just want to abandon us. I think
they probably will abandon us.
That's fine. Mine usually gets to the point where she just gets like overwhelmed with everything that I have going on and like how crazy I am. And she's like, I'm just gonna go to Art of Animation. She hops on the Skyliner and just goes. And I'm like, I'm low key jealous because I really like Art of Animation and I like the Skyliner loop. But yeah, it's fun. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for sticking with us for the foodie guide here. We hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's episode as well. And again, if you haven't already seen them already, go ahead and watch the live streams from the past weekend here and all that. And again, shout out to everyone that I met down there, guys. It was so great meeting all you guys. Tyler, the Sullys, Jackie, again, Dorina and Reed. Thank you guys so much for being in the chat and modding. DVC Marky Mark, thanks for commenting on everything the other day too. It's been great, guys, and I'm sure I'll see you guys in the chat as well for Tyler's live streams. I just want to throw a huge thank you for him being there when we can't be. So being our boots on the ground for when we need it. And anyways, guys, well, with that, I think we're gonna go ahead and get ready to sign off here. But again, greatly appreciate you guys' time, and we will see you in the future. Take care, guys.
See you in the future.